Hi Aries, this is your tarot oracle / reading for the month of October. I have been given from Spirit like a specific spread that I'm meant to use. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And then you can look down below on how to get a hold of me for any personal readings or anything along that line. And there will be 2 forms of readings for the month. There will be the astrology reading that will walk you through a little bit more intensely of what I'm seeing in the astrology, as well as the tarot / oracle. And I call it that because I don't know where Spirit is going to direct me for you until I start the reading. So it is just tarot / oracle, but I have been given like a formula directly to use for each and every one of the signs. I'm just following the signs straight through the list. I'm not directed to start in any specific place at this time, but I am being told for Aries, right now you're going to be doing a lot of introverted work, introverted growth over this month. And I'm being given the Lion. For some of you, this is going to be connecting with that lioness energy, or just the lion energy, the king of the jungle energy, the aggressive, powerful fire energy of what you already are, but mixed with that fixed sign of that Leo energy, because the lion is coming forward. But this is also talking to me about the heart in general of what Spirit is giving me. For some of you, this is because there's situations within the heart chakra, and for some of you, that aggression and those energies that you're going to be dealing with and working through is, very much aggressive and fire-filled and passionate and working towards moving in a new direction. And we'll see what direction that is in a minute. But for some of you, I'm also being told it has to do with your very core, which is coming down to your heart. And for some of you, that also would deal with, not over-stressing the heart, whether it's physical or emotional, is what I'm being given, because I'm definitely being given a lot of that energy behind it. So for some of you, it's saying don't over push the heart energy. Like I said, whether it's emotional, mental, spiritual, or just actually physical, because it has to do with health. But I'm definitely being given the Lion. I am being given a spread Spirit gave me directly, which is, we're going to kind of go over the core energy. Then we're going to move up to the extroverted energy. What is going on outside of you? And then on the outside extroverted exterior side of personal and important relationships versus everything else that's a relationship on the exterior side of you. Then we're going to come back down and we're going to go over the introverted side and what messages there may be, plus manifestation. So, well, there's that piece of chocolate I've been looking for, but you're definitely the deck I'm looking for. So we're just going to see where that goes, and as I get those cards and as I go into those areas, I will show you what they are. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the core? What is the core surrounding energy for October? Yeah, no, we're not taking like 10 cards. And I'm very, very hot. So you're very in your power. Very much in your power. Very aggressive, passionate, fire-filled energy. I am being given, what is this? This is the Chariot in reverse, though, is the way it's coming out. The Chariot in reverse. It speaks to us of submission of the elements. This is not being able to control the situation around you. You're feeling that you're out of control. You're feeling like you're not being able to move forward. You're feeling like you're not being able to go where you're wanting to go. You're not being able to direct your path properly because it's coming in reversed. What else do you have? Because that's not it. I feel it. There's something else here for the core surrounding energies. Thank you. Enthusiasm. This is what's coming up. This is one of my Egyptian decks. This is the 10 of Scepters, which would be the 10 of Wands. This is saying with the 10 of Wands and the Chariot in reverse, you're not believing in yourself or the situation, and because of your lack of belief, you're stagnance is what I feel. I'm feeling stagnance in the situation, and I'm feeling what I'm being told right now is you feel stagnant because of the people around you, because of what's being said to you, because of the extroverted energy that's going on around you, which is making you have problems with believing, because enthusiasm, believing in self, but you don't feel like you're moving anywhere. So this is saying you're having a lack of it, and it's what's keeping that Chariot from moving forward. The Chariot is upside down because of what you're listening to what too many people are saying. You're listening to the surrounding energy too much, and it's actually starting to manifest in that way to where it's not working for you is what I'm getting. This is the 3 of Swords. This is going into the extroverted energy. The 3 of Swords. For this could be dealing with a lawsuits or divorce. And it is coming, which way did it come? It's coming up right. But this could be in your favor. This could be in your favor. Like I said, it's really gonna, because this enthusiasm here was actually the manifesting card. This is the manifesting going with that Chariot to the extrovert. So this is if you have outer situations going on, lawsuits, court, divorce, situations that are like big life-changing, extroverted, not even goals, like changing, life-changing situations. This is actually working in your favor at this time. This could work for you or against you, but it's meant to be for you because it's coming with the enthusiasm, even though the Chariot was upside down. So what I'm saying is this is the ideas, the way you think and projecting it. Are you projecting it into what you're changing around you on that extroverted side? Now, this specifically speaks, yes, of like judgment, lawsuit, divorce, situations of major life-changing situations. But your lack of believing in yourself, your lack of believing in the situation and the self-discovery and invention here is what will keep that Chariot upside down and not running for you. The idea is to take that control, flip that over, take responsibility for yourself, your creativity, your thinking, and then turn this into a positive aspect of being able to manifest and create that extroverted world around you. This is the exterior world and being able to bring what you wish and hope from in here up and out of you as you're making these changes. Now, let me flip them back over so that I got my stuff right. So if I have to ask any questions later, I can. Tell me about the personal relationships. Personal relationships. What is going on in the personal relationships? What's that energy of that personal relationship? Well, half the deck just decided it needed to flip itself over. So something major was changing within it. You are getting the Youth of Wands in the extroverted relationships. Your exterior. You're still having problems with courage. You're having troubles with believing in yourself. This is fiery and headstrong in reverse means it's not working for you. Like I said, I'm being the lion was giving me that energy right in the beginning of that fire-filled energy. Aries, you guys are very much, you have that me first energy, and you don't mean to, but you're the alpha. Okay, you're the alpha. You're very on the go. I want what I want, and I want it right now. And now I'm bored with that, so I want this, and I want it right now. That is how you all are. And this is saying that you're going to have some patience, like I said, and the energy that is pushing too hard on you is going against the heart, the health of the heart. So the outer world is saying, you know, you have to flip this back over for yourself and say, I am, I have, I can, I will. You have to bring that belief back into yourself, the courageous energy back into yourself, that headstrong energy, but in a positive way, because too much of it has been coming out in a negative way that's affecting relationships around you. And before I came in here, I was sent outside to get this, to put with, this is a little like wand that I've made. It's selenite, kayanite, and halite. And for me, that happens to be my ain't nothing attaching to me stone. And I feel like I'm being told to tell you that. Like this has to do with breaking attachments, breaking unhealthy attachments, whether it's the person, the places, or the things, or just situations within them, and changing it because there's an attachment that's not healthy for you. Because I'm feeling very much like you need to ground yourself and pay attention. There's something around you you're not seeing, and that by trying to be so aggressively moving forward, it's actually going to go against you. I feel like this is the time to slow down, really pay attention to your surroundings, and you're going to be seeing a whole different change come in. Is there anything else here, real fast, on the personal relationships? Personal relationships, the important ones, to go with this more or less night card. Personal relationships. I feel you. Why you keep moving? Personal relationships for Aries. You're getting 2 of Scepters upside down, reversed. 2 of Scepters upside down, reversed. This is exaltation. This is business depending. This is the scientific method and the change itself. Like I said, it's definitely going with this energy that I was told to bring in here for you. This is making the proper changes. Maybe it's the proper changes of you within the relationship, might be the relationship, and it might be situations within the relationship. But I am being told over and over again, this has a growth. This has to do with growth within the core of the very surrounding of your energy. The Magician is coming in reversed also with this energy. So this is saying you're not connecting. I'm getting, and the pain, see, because I'm getting a pain, that's why when I first started meditating for Aries, I asked for, you know, is there anything I needed to know? And I got a pain here in my heart on the right side of my body. But I'm also was checking it wasn't my own health. And I was like, if this isn't me, give me a sign so I know it's them, you know. And that's when they brought the lion forward and started filling me with so much heat and fire. And for me, if it's on the right side, specifically the pain that I'm getting, this is saying you're having a problem with the Magician, which is making complete sense within these important relationships in your life. The Magician is connected too much with the ego, too much with the quick decisions, too much with the idea of what everybody around you thinks and what you've been brought up to think is right from wrong, versus the higher self that knows the truth, that's capable of manifesting because it's capable of connecting to the source energy. Okay? The ego is trying to trip you up. And it's going to cause issues within the relationship if you don't get connected with your source energy by slowing down. Slowing down, disconnect from the attaching situations, and flip it over so you're connected to the source energy and truthfully figure out where you need to steer these relationships. Okay, on the exterior relationships, like your goals, your dreams, your finances. Well, on this one, it could be okay. This one is the devil, but the devil in reverse. So this is saying that you're very clear on the outer idea of what the goals is that you want. It's dealing with the up close and important things to you that you're having a problem with. This is the mystery. This is the prediction. This is the unseen fatalities. This is the black magic itself. But with it in reverse, this is saying it's turned more into healthy magic. So the outer community, you know exactly what you're wanting to do. It's the personal relationships, the shit that's up close in front of you and important to you, is where you're having trouble standing your ground, is what I'm being told. What else is going on with the exterior relationships? Those goals, the dreams, the finances. Independent and hard work. You know what you're after. You know what you're after, you know what you want, and your idea of what you're going after, there's not a problem here. You're working very positively forward towards it. You're being able to get past the idea of bullshit that isn't true. Yeah, on a higher idea of those goals outside and how to create them. It's like I said, it's up close to you where you feel like you're not being able to manifest because your heart's attached. Your heart's attached to that up close and personal information is what's going on. Because the dreams, the goals, the wishes, the finance, it's there for you to go after. It's getting past that up close and personal fears is what I'm being shown. Okay, what is here for the introverted side? What is going on with the introverted side of Aries? This is the Queen of Scepters, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is speaking to you of being able to be inspired, being able to be creative, being able to come through and make the change. Being a little bit arrogant sometimes, yes. Come on, you're an Aries, you can be. This is very high spirited, and this is, unweaving the bullshit, more or less. She's the Queen of Wands. She's inspiring. She's powerful. She's passionate. And this feels like the energy of what you want to be in. But what's up close and personal to you is where it looks like you're having a problem. What is the message that will help Aries? What's the main message that Aries needs to hear that will help them? And then I'll ask another deck. What is the main message that Aries needs to hear for this month that will help them? What's the message? Aries. Spirit is saying, pay attention to your manifesting. Pay attention to your manifesting and how and what you're manifesting by the very idea of your thoughts and your actions and your words. It makes all the difference, and you may accidentally be manifesting against yourself according to the fact you're not paying attention to what's blowing right on out of your mouth, is one thing. Then I am being given the 6 of Cups is the message that Spirit's also giving you. It speaks to you of the accomplishment and achieving the goal. It is the true love affair of life. Coming back to yourself, coming back to your purpose, coming back to all that makes you happy, and finding the true love affair. It is attunement of self, coupled with the inner growth of the introvert of the Queen of Wands. So this is coming back into your power, coming into your power, coming into your higher self, coming into your spiritual authority, coming back into your growth, your higher self, your spiritual authority, your Apparently what I'm trying to say they don't want me to say because they won't let that come out of my mouth. You might not be right there yet. So, but this is coming back to that energy. And think about it. We're coming into, this is for October. So this is as we end October. We're beginning a brand new year. This is coming back to your truth and allowing you to move forward. But your main issue is those personal relationships and what it sounds like is getting in the way. Can you give me a clarifier? Clarifiers. What is the... Okay, well, some of you are flipped over. Very first card out. Clarifier. Going up against the very first cards is the core, your surrounding energies, which is going with that very energy of the Chariot in reverse. Is speaking to you of... Oops, put it on top. I Ching is the following. I'll read it to you in a second. It is loyalty, adaptability, cooperation, trust, reliability, sensitivity of others. It is service, receiving the guidance. It speaks to you of your sexual experience of your true self, your joyous self, your pleasurable self. It speaks to you of autumn itself. It speaks to you of birthing the dragon from within, provoking and shocking and changing. So this is going to take a major shift, but it's going to take a major shift as you bring these two together. And it will flip and start going really fast, directly, outwardly. But this is saying in order for you to get that Chariot flipped over and start running the way you want it to, this is going to speak to you about coming into, loyalty in this situation, loyalty to yourself, loyalty to your truth, adaptability of what needs to happen, cooperation, trust, reliability, sensitivity to others. This is, receiving the proper guidance. This is being willing to hear other people and acknowledge that you don't always know everything. That sometimes you need to see it so that you are actually working together with some of these people in these relationships that will help you catapult where you're trying to go or help heal the relationships. You need to be willing to hear them out because right now it doesn't sound like maybe you are and you're not moving. It's keeping you from getting to rebirthing your personal dragon. You need to know truths that are not showing yet and allow the truth of everything to be seen. What is the clarification for the extrovert? For the extroverted energy around them. Aries, extroverted energy clarification. Extroverted energy. This is the family. Like I said, up close and personal. Up close and personal is speaking to you along, like I said, up close and personal, extroverted energy in general is asking you to get right with the family, get right with your enthusiasm, get right with your discovery of these truths, your idealism, the truths within these major goals, shifts, and changes. Also, I'm being given death. And when I say death, I'm being given like the image of death himself. He's showing me his face, which is technically one of the death cards that comes in. But what he's showing me is an end of something, a beginning of something new. It's coming with family and this extroverted world. So something about the extroverted world is definitely coming to an end, and a shift is changing. A release, surrender, let go, because a brand new light is trying to enter. Are you allowing it? Family is going with this energy of coming into these truths of, blood bonds, kindred spirits, ancestry, home, life, community, intimate relationships, our human family and our bonds. How do we radiate within these families, within these family situations, the adulthood of them, the very fire of the phoenix of the family, rebirthing in brand new idealistic thoughts, realizations, discovery, You're coming to realize that, but this is all going to come down to if you flip that chariot over by understanding that you have to follow the following in I Ching, which again is the loyalty, the ability, the cooperation. Are you willing to work with others to find out these truths so that the extroverted world can flip and become what you're trying to really truly create? Sometimes the most power is by relinquishing power so that you can truly gain power. The next thing that is coming in is increase. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading it right. And it is going with the personal relationships itself. It is sharing. Sharing, reaping the rewards. It is overflowing, expansion, encouragement, fertile ground, abundance, penetrating and provoking. This is saying, like I said, this is all saying you've got to come to work with these energies of these outer relationships. You have, first off, you have the youth, which is, this is the youth or the Knight of Wands in reverse. He's running away from the situation. He's running away from knowing. He's running away from believing. He's running away from, his headstrong beliefs. He's running away from his courage. He's running away from all the questions because he's too busy thinking he knows it all, and that is affecting his manifestation. He's too busy knowing it all that he's not manifesting. He's not getting the true stories. He's not getting the truth here. This is the exaltation of the situation. What do you need to get rid of? Attachment. Where is the attachments unhealthy, and where are you holding on and running away from? But you're running away from the wrong thing. Where are you doing it wrong? Because it's being clarified with the increase. It's being clarified with the sharing of the energy, the reaping of the rewards, the overflowing of the expansion, the flowering, the birthing, the encouragement, the fertile ground, the abundance. What are you not getting? Because you're not manifesting right. What are you doing in these relationships that's too up close and personal that's keeping you from this? This is what they're trying to get you to. This is what they're trying to get you to. Exterior relationships of goals, dreams, finance, clarification of these cards. Inner truth. Inner truth and discipline. Now, you have the devil in reverse with the, what? The two of coins. So, like Two of Pentacles. So, you already were doing pretty good. You're past the idea of the bullshit manipulating you into thinking what can be. This is telling you to get right with your inner truth and your discipline. You already have, because you got the devil in reverse. So this is saying that you're already moving forward. It's just reminding you the inner wisdom of the heart, the insight, the clarity, the purity, provoking that higher consciousness, penetrating the illusion, exterior authority of the discipline, defining the proper time of the task and how to do it. It is the bull with the horns. It is creating the strategy of being able to do it. The outer goal, dreams, and finances looks glorious. It's just getting past, where you're fighting these inner relationships, it looks like. It's, like I said, it was the the youth in reverse, courageous, not having courage to face the relationship, running away from the truth, running away from the relationship, unable to manifest because you're connected to the ego, which is not allowing you to experience reaping those rewards, not allowing you to experience the overflowing growth and the expansion because you're stuck in your head and you got ego going on that's fighting you of what's up close and personal. You're holding on to things that aren't necessarily good. and it's actually blocking you in some ways. What is the introverted growth here? What's the introverted growth for October? The introverted growth. The introverted growth. The duration. It speaks to you of the constancy, the continuancy. It is endurance. It is perseverance. It is the maturity. It is the growth itself of the true self. It is strengthening and stability of who and what you are. It is the deep commitment to share and to penetrate your life. It is the birthing again of your inner fire, your inner dragon, on a new higher level, away from ego, and away from ego's fears. Ego has an expiration date, and it will fight you because we've been having so much energy going on. It's afraid of its expiration date. Remember, rise above that into that third, fourth dimension, and it will help you move forward. This is influencing the change with adult energy of that very birthing of the dragon. It is coming with the Queen of Wands. This is coming into your power on a brand new, higher maturity of understanding that spirit, that soul. But telling you, this takes time. This is something you have to work through. This is not something you get overnight. This is telling you need to slow down. Protect the heart. Don't over stress it emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. Slow down. Listen to your inner Queen of Wands, Queen of Scepters. Allow her to tell your relationships what to do, because this is an attunement process for you. What is attunement coming through? Because this is your message for the month. What is your message doing with attunement? The cauldron. The cauldron. Inner alchemy. It is mastery of